way, like, but I try not to be like, I try really hard to not be like judgmental in the sense that I'm like, ew, like, you know, that kind of judgmental, or like, oh, that's bad, or that's horrible. It's easy for the most part, but there have been a few people in the past, like a select few, where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hard. Like, I hope I'm wrong about this person. I really hope I'm wrong. Turns out I wasn't wrong, but again, it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, this soup actually made me come alive. I think maybe I was just hungry. What did I eat today? What did I eat today? Did I not eat today? There's no freaking way. Oh no, I did eat today, but you guys are gonna... Okay, that was terrible. I ate today. You guys aren't gonna like this. I had the fudge cake from Domino's from yesterday with milk. That's what I ate today. No wonder. I'm like, why do I feel so like low energy, kind of weak, sleepy? I haven't eaten anything. Today was a weird day. It literally felt like New Year's Day today. You know, like you party, you stay up till like 3 a.m. New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, and then New Year's Day you just like sleep with your makeup on. You haven't showered. I showered. But I showered like as soon as I woke up, like around like 8:45, I think. Actually, Austin, whenever I messaged you, I had woken up like maybe 30 minutes before then. Maybe. I'm not really good with time. It's the Knicks hangover. Hi, Brian. It was. I feel like I exerted a little too much energy yesterday because there was a lot of sleeping today. A lot of lounging. Bro, I do that every day. What are you talking about? Domino's gives me chorro. Can you talk about being judgmental again? No, Pacalo. Being judgmental. So like naturally humans, when they meet each other, they want to put people in a box, not because they're evil, but because that's just what humans do. That's why we have cubbies that have names on them, and we organize everything. We put everything in different types of like containers. We want everything to be, so we like know what it is and where it is. We want to be familiar with things. And so when you meet somebody, your first instinct is to figure out who they are, what they're about. And so sometimes we think that we know, and a lot of the times we would be right, especially as you get older. I feel like you just have seen so many things that you pick up on patterns, and you already familiarize with them, and you kind of already know where this is going to go, where this relationship is going to go, or how your relationship with this person is going to unfold, or if you even want to have. When I say relationships, I'm just speaking like in general, like not just romantically, like just in general. Like if you meet a guy, you were playing basketball down the street and you meet a guy there, and you guys seem like you could be friends, but there's something about him that's off and you're not too sure. Maybe he says something that is like kind of mean, and you're like, you don't know if you could be his friend, I guess. But like sometimes we have to be very careful to not be like super assume that we know, even though we might, and we might be wrong, we might be right, or we might be wrong, but we still have to give people the benefit of the doubt and the time to. You have to let people act as however they act, and once they do that and you've seen that for a while, then you can, I feel like, have a better opinion on them, as opposed to just saying, like, without even knowing somebody, like, oh, this person's, this and this person's that, and I don't like how they did this, and being judgmental towards them. Even if you feel like it's going in that direction, you have to give people the benefit of the doubt, because sometimes they surprise you. Yes, people eventually show their true self, eventually, 100%. Sometimes they're not even really trying to. It kind of just happens. It gives like most people like 3 months tops, sometimes even less, for them to show you exactly who they are. And my favorite part is when somebody comes off as a, excuse my French, an asshole, a prick, like, and then turns out they're an amazing person, or like you realize they're actually not mean. They're just my favorite is, obviously that's going to be most people's favorite, is when somebody comes off as like you wouldn't really like them, and then you're pleasantly surprised when they show you that they are kind and thoughtful, and maybe they're just like, that's like my favorite thing. Never mind, I'm not gonna say all that. No, AJ. Do you have tattoos? I have one tattoo on my hip, Derek. I'm not proud of it. I put a bumper sticker on the Bentley. I'm just kidding. I got it when I was 18. As soon as I was 18, I kind of just wanted something. And so I walked into the shop and I was like, hello, can I have a tattoo, please? And they were like, do you know what you want? And I was like, not a clue. And they're like, okay, well, here's this book. Maybe there's something in here you like. And I was like, actually, let me just go on Pinterest. And I remember I had saved a picture on Pinterest of a Pisces tattoo that I liked. And then I was like, how about this? And they're like, yeah, okay. And I was like, I want it small. I want it on my hip. They're like, okay. They made it kind of crooked. It doesn't look like it originally looked like the first time I got it done. I had to get it done like another time. My boss at a gym I used to work at was like, oh, I know a guy, he'll fix it for you. And I was like, all right, I trusted him. We get there. He kind of fixed it, but it still looked crooked. And I was like, I don't understand. But yeah, after that, I just kind of gave up and I left it how it is. And now you can only see it when I wear like a bikini or I'm in my underwear. Or I wear like really, really low pants. Like low-waisted pants. Can we see it? Sure. Wow, that was spicy. Hold on. Alright. I'm about to flash everybody right now. Hold on. That's it. I feel like I have to get it redone or something because it's starting to look gray instead of black. There's nothing wrong with gray, it's just black. It's a good thing I didn't get any colors because then I would actually have to get it redone. Thanks, Jay. What is it? It doesn't look bad and it's cute. Thank you, Vic. It's a zodiac sign. Again, I got it when I was really young, so I kind of like it though. I like that it's on my hip. I think it's kind of sexy on your hip. Like anything on your hip. I think I saw like Alyssa Milano when I was a little girl. I used to watch Charmed. It's about 3 witches. It was one of my favorite shows. What sign is it? It's Pisces. It's a Pisces symbol. And she had, I think it was her, she had a tattoo on her hip and I was like 8 years old and I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. And surely I did. I didn't know what I would get, but I just know that I wanted a tattoo on my hip. I used to have a crush on her. We all used to have a crush. I mean, I still have a crush on her. She's aged, like, she's gorgeous. I saw her Instagram not too long ago. I don't follow her because she posts like, or at least when I looked at her profile, she didn't post many pictures of herself. She does like a lot of like, what do you call it? I don't even know. The point is like she didn't really post a lot of herself. I don't like to follow people if they don't post a lot, which is rich coming from me because I feel like I don't post as much as I should, but I don't like to follow people that don't really post a lot. And she wouldn't really post a lot of herself. So that's why I didn't follow her, but she looked good in the few pictures and videos that she had. I'm like, I want to look like that when I'm her age. Alexa, how old is Alyssa Milano?
Alyssa Milano is 53 years old.
Definitely trying to look like Alyssa Milano when I get to 53, which is like next year. Vic, thank you so much for the roses. March 17th, I'm a Pisces. Nice. That's almost the same birthday as the guy from Lincoln Park. I forgot his name. Actually, no, I'm sorry. His is March 20th. His is March 20th. It's from February 19th, sometimes 18th, depending on the time, to March 20th. Also depending on the time. Chester. Chester, you guys know everything. Yes, Chester's a Pisces, Aries cusper. Who was your first love? My first love in high school. We call him Peter here. We named him Peter for security purposes, but yeah, I feel like I've talked about him a lot, and I feel bad for anybody who has to hear the story of Peter every like couple weeks, but him and I never really fought. Like, I know a lot of people say it's healthy to fight, but like, I don't like to say that we fight, because we wouldn't raise our voices at each other, we wouldn't like insult each other, call each other names, but we would have discussions, and it was beautiful. And almost every single time that like either of us felt like upset about something, we would just always like talk about it, and then it would be done, like fixed immediately. I never felt, he never said, I can't explain it. Like, it was just one of the greatest relationships I've ever had. And I don't know that I'm ever going to have that again.